Freeze!
We're going to hunt.
Dodge this!
There is no escape!
Freeze! Wind blade! Dodge this!
Illusion shatter!
This will be frozen. Wind blade! Disappear! Freeze!
There is no escape!
Freeze! Dodge this! With the wind! Wind blade!
Shine down.
Wind blade. Dodge this. Oh, so sick. Freeze. Wind blade. Dodge this.
There is no escape.
Hello there.
Matthew.
Uncle, were you the one that sent the cinnamon toast cookies?
Cinnamon toast cookies.
Yeah.
You got my right here.
I'm gonna say hi. Oh, it's amazing. Much sugar.
Good boss.
Yeah, that's how much food it.
Yeah.
That's how much food it.
Y'all know this to do. Y'all go together, don't you?
What?
You know this together, don't you?
A game?
No, you're in the school.
Yeah. Doing classes.
He's in field, don't you? Who's the kid?
He's in 6th grade.
Disappear.
Illusion shattered.
Wind blade.
Hey, this reminds me of something called.
You playing video games?
Check.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on Roblox.
Huh?
He's on Roblox.
Oh, well. Anything that's happening now?
Oh no.
No escape.
Yeah.
Sometimes his mic is messed up. There are two village hotels. Hey, look, it's Sebastian. Martinez. What's his uncle? Razor, he grew up with wolves since his parents died. Or, I don't know. Let's see his story. A boy who lives among wolves and molybdenum of monster away from human civilization. Hello there. Imagine. Oh, that's why I did all these. Yeah, for enough. Good enough. What's this? Wolf. Attack.
With the wind! Wind blade! This will be frozen in time.
Switch it up. This was the first female character I got, Uncle. Second is this one. But before you ask, she's actually 19. And the librarian. Schools are not that much good in Genshin. Oh, this sucks.
A reward on the road.
Shine down. There is no escape. Everybody stand back.
Freeze! With the wind! A reward on the road.
Can you bring that fan with you? I got my live streams on. Stand by. Hey, stand by.
Come with me.
I'll keep an eye.
Some for me.
Add Astra.
Hey. Hey. Mom.
Add Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today's.
Oh, show it here. Albedo.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Uncle. Well, you know what Genshin also has? Yes. Oh yeah, that. Enter it on?
Oh, no, you.
Oh.
Yeah. You know you come to Blackbird, no?
Oh, what is one? Open aja. Tweet. Begin launch.
Wait, are these two?
It's supers?
Oh, hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me.
No, just strange for him to not be around.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. If you need any help, just...
Thanks. No worries, we're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
I guess it's no surprise coming from the one who repelled Stormterror. Actually, since it's you, I bet you're someone who would be able to help Albedo.
Where's that name again? Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy.
Yes, he's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important gift to get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Tibet, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was...
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face. I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration.
Difficult?
Don't pull your field, don't pull the floor right here. Okay.
I'm slide down on top with my katana.
What?
You see the black sword?
Yeah.
That's the sheep. The one with the handle.
Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Paimon doesn't need any help in that department. If Albedo wants to pick...
Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. Sorry. That's the...
Hey, stop, word!
I see Albedo.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Please give us good chicken.
Leave it to me.
Want some pizza? It's the lowest from last night. Chili bow. Fire bow.
I'll race you there.
Wait, Rosario?
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
But this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will...
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall I fulfilled the hopes of others' clause in my job description.
I mean...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand... Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you doubt it any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... Right, I've gotta get going.
I thought I heard something.
We'd better watch out.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following, the honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
God damn it!
Honorary.
Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't be turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think...
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sense elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then, I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the track. They should show up to...
We're going to hunt.
Oh, it was from Bennett. I need someone super strong than it. It's real indeed.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so... It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Take me.
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Is that Albedo? What?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't you see those light churches? Is it... Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take him out of the picture first.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly...
What's up with
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of
You can find these silly trolls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the codes, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
General stuff.
what? Don't you have any questions for me? What a weird...
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking...
We met a girl on Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar, from another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain.
Hey, Memphis!
For example, awakening life, breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So just get over here. This sounds a little freaky.
Mora, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Madam.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Nah, I don't thought like
Add astro... Add astro... You have already clicked... Add astro...
Paimon has a question. After the seeds sprout...
I don't know. But I feel the importance of Ryan in using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little...
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that...
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body?
What a stupid question. And another thing, it's Paimon, not...
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible... Oh,
That rules out that possibility. I wonder, but that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it. In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body, given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research. It seems, firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine it. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Direct and clear observation are naturally if you're...
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. This...
Shine down! Let's light it up! Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning! I'm going in! Illusion shattered!
Disappear! Windblade! Oh, so sorry.
There is no escape! Get out of here! Why do they never admit
Freeze!
Illusion shattered! Teamwork is dreamwork!
With the wind!
Invention time! Get out of here!
Windblade!
There is no escape! Get out of here! I'm going in!
Disappear!
I'm going! Shine down!
Dodge this! The smoke will be frozen.
Get out of here!
Cool it!
It's gonna hurt in the morning! Everybody stand back! Out of the way! Why do they never miss? Illusion shattered! Venting time! Get out of here! Out of the way! There is no escape! Dodge this! Get out of here! Illusion shattered! Get out of here! Go in!
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the
Internal flow.
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kind of...
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness.
And in the abnormal?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not... Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign. Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver. But unfortunately, not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some stars, all going to plan. We should be able to begin concocting.
Let's keep her.
Wait, is it? It's a loose.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Ready to roll!
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Congratulations!
No, since I've been in it for a little bit.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the...
Whoa! Look at all the data!
I wouldn't call them results. Inferences, and a few daring guesses, perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
His original vision was he didn't have a vision, but his original was light, lux.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis slime, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult.
Yes, sir.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visit if it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Now that really would be something.
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Oh. What was the point of that? Wait.
Casey? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit. You've drank this one.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? Ooh.
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So you knew you'd be sick and still do
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason,
I'm sorry!
In conclusion, I'd say we have a conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Oh, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
What?
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference. People are the same, they can understand when you're sick. A doctor can, but a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for example. A human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine, or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clear? To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise.
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry.
You can count on me.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a sucker. What? Huh?
Before we can proceed with our read, if you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
What, Andy? Want to watch it? You don't have a puppy, you just gotta go and check on it. Brody. Yes? You see all your towels and everything out of your bedroom?
I'm sorry. I'll get that right now.
One floor.
I can move it to the live stream. No, that's nothing. No party out either. You get a deep work. They can. That's back in preschool. They test it.
Here comes Albedo! Let's go see him!
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Agreed. I'd love to find a moment to put them all in order. Still, experiments come first. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Teyvat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't now. See this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Will? Signs.
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
You are a botanist of primordial.
That was your best effort? Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with... I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you.
Good foes are always...
I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
I'll
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Where did it... Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast.
Go on. You ever say something about telling your mom that she's on the phone or something? I get your mom.
Come on.
Hang on.
Look at all this good food.
What is it?
Look at all these foods.
All the food?
Yeah. Which
Oh,
one
yeah.
looks good to you?
Is that recipes or what?
Recipes, yes.
Oh.
This one is mushroom and chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, hot eggs. Steak. More meat, which is flour. Oh.
What? In water?
Hey, fish. Oh, no, some fish here.
Outrider Imp!
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but you really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours, unless... Could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. And here's your portion. Enjoy.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong.
Hey! But you do have tasty recipes, so... And you're right, we are good friends. You have...
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal flight elemental extract and electrohypos...
Paimon's barely finished eating and you...
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding... If you had, say, superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just...
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah! This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right?
Goodness. You managed to find... I'm wondering... This elemental sight... This is what allowed you to locate the items, and...
Yep, guess it does sort of...
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit. Don't be disheartened. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces.
I'm talking about the winged sword powers, finding the sustainable principles.
Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
What? Yeah.
That's good. This one? Yeah.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellect looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. I know of a location that will be perfect for it.
It was sealed away.
Still in one piece. Good thing the iron's so strong.
realize it's a game. I realize it's a game. That's very well, very well. That is too hard. Love for the evil girl. Fell in love with an evil girl. People, oh.
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the...
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the Then if you would, please.
Wait a minute! While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing, emotional support.
So if we did decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking us.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. If it turns out that the natural laws of Tevat do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tevat do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to... I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling. I'm willing to pour all my energy into all these things.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly trails? Because you got to see something new and interesting and...
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these...
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be like... bored?
Of course not. Now, follow me.
Why? Albedo? This is a sword user, Bennett. Like a bit.
I won't hold you back.
Go.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your... I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, as with a physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish a tried and tested adventure. So, let's see you in action. It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
blade! Dodge this!
Here we go! I always... Bounce back. Just watch me.
Pin blade!
Let's light!
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey, explaining things is Paimon's.
Oh, seems that the What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to us. There's still a lot to learn about. Let me make a copy first.
Seems like if you...
I've truly gained. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward, unless you can think of anything.
Not so fast. You're not leaving.
Off we go! Get out of here! Take cover!
Freeze!
There is no escape!
What's the hurry?
Out of the way!
Too late.
Everybody stand back! Shine down!
Freeze. Too late. Dodge this. Wind blade.
Get out of here! Take cover! There is no escape!
Too late.
I'm going in!
This world will be frozen.
Illusion shatters! Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Dodge this. With the wind.
Get out of here!
What's the most useless character in Genshin Impact? Who's the most useless character that's a boy in Genshin Impact? Hey, Domo.
What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script
You're
of some
welcome.
kind. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should let me make a copy first.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all this spraying. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's get back.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You!
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments. I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
We don't even know what...
That much is true. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up. Now then, all things considered, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stuck. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
Get out of here!
You're back? Good time? You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is... you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by... We spent all day working our butts...
Please, I understand that this may have seemed Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. But after I observed you, I had imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Oh, it looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something is not nurturing otherworldly life. It would seem...
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever.
Life is a manifold tapestry, a short life kept. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here, arguably being a small miracle?
Huh? Don't be sad. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential, your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was in the future, if the need arises, Well, I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections. But those born of chalk are free of impurities. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, can I rely on you to stop?
I am Chuchu, Yuhun, of the Liga Chising. We live in an era of change, as the old...
I actually got a cheese thing again. So I got.
Come on, it's like what do you mean, Geo Archon?
Speed no pit no pit not
Let's take let's
Let's round.
finish the
Incoming! Speed of light! Don't blink! Speed of light! Change! Don't blink!
Cool it.
Speed of light!
Wind blade. Illusion shatter. Justice.
Nowhere to hide.
Yes!
Incoming!
Yes!
Speed of light!
Oh, so sorry.
Incoming! Speed of light! Incoming! Speed of light! Don't blink!
How about your This soup.
Speed of light! Don't blink!
I thought it was going to be fun. I want to get every single Pokemon in contact with the year.
Speed of light!
Go watch the movie again.